I have got the fourth number of question from set, and you might have seen my previous video. If you have not seen, you can go up in the I button and you can find the videos where I have solved the question number 1, 2 and 3, and now here I am solving question number 4, a different type of question, a different words used during the question and the technique how we solve this question here. So let us read the question first. Among 110 students, 70 students drink tea, 30 students drink coffee, and 15 students drink none of them. So here is the word none of them. So you must understand first what is the meaning of none of them. It means neither they drink tea nor they drink coffee. It means they are out of the list. Means they are out of the list, or you can say when you make a Venn diagram, they are out of the group. Universal set. This is tea and this is coffee, and 15 students drink none of them, means they are out of the group 15. It means if you write A and B, then A union B whole complement means it is out of the main group, union group. So you can identify in what cases we can clearly see that they are out of the group when there is a word none of them, or neither tea nor coffee if this type of word comes, or neither of them. These three statements explains about the complement set. Whereas when it comes in the question like at least one or either of them, it means it identifies the union. And when this type of questions comes, I will explain you at that time also. But here you can understand, if there is neither, then there is complement, and either or at least, then there is a union set. So after that, the next question, draw a Venn diagram and find the following. So we are asked to draw the Venn diagram in the starting of the question. So you can make Venn diagram in the starting of the question by putting the values. So T union C complement is 15. Number of tea drinking students are 70. Number of coffee drinking students are 30. But one thing is here, the place where I have put 70 and 30, this is the place of only students who drink tea and only the students who drink coffee. So first we have to suppose those students who drink both tea and coffee. So let there be x. So if you deduct x from 70 and x from 30, you can get the students who drink only tea are 70 minus x, and who drink coffee are 30 minus x. Now, as the question is asked in second number, how many drink tea only? To find tea only, we have to write only tea equals to, because intersection we have already supposed x, we can put y. And how many take only one drink? The meaning of only one drink means only tea plus only coffee. Let us suppose z. Now, to find them all, what is the main missing point is x. Whether it is not asked in the question, but we must first find x, then we can find all other values. So, we have a formula, universal set is equals to T union C, tea and coffee union, and tea and coffee complement. So, those who are in the group, those who are out of the group. So, this is the two values you must know as universal set. After that, in universal set, there are 110, means as a whole students, as a whole group you can say, and T union C, you can split number of T plus number of C. Here I have separated in the form of only. So you can write only T, only C plus T intersection C, and union complement is 15. You may get confused that in the previous questions, in question number 2 or question number 3, I might have used here minus T intersection C, but why is here plus? Because I have taken the only students who drink only tea and only coffee. So if you are still confused, you can go up in the I button, you will find there, I have put the questions again there, you can see there and understand. Now, or 110 equals to only T is 70 minus X, only coffee is 30 minus X, and tea and coffee are X and 15. Can cancel plus X minus X, or 110 is equals to 70, 30, 100, 115 minus X. Minus X is negative, if you bring it to the left hand side it becomes positive, and 115 minus 110, so therefore X is equals to 5 students. After that, next question. Then how many drink tea only? Now to find tea only means 70 minus X, so directly we can write only tea. From the Venn diagram we can understand that is 70 minus X, so 70 minus 5, therefore only T is 65. Similarly, to find only tea and only coffee, we must know the value of only coffee also. Only coffee is equals to 30 minus X. 30 minus 5 is equals to 25. Hence, only tea plus only coffee is equals to 65 plus 25, that is 60, 80, 90. So, according to the question, how many drink tea only? There are 65 students who drink tea only, and how many of them will drink? Only one drink. Only one drink means only tea or either only coffee. So, these middle students will not be counted because they drink both of the items. So, that is equals to 65. It is equals to 5, it is equal to 25. You can check yourself whether you are right or wrong. 65, 5, 70, 80, 90, 100 and 110. There are 110 students, and in this way your answer is correct. You can be sure. Now there is next question, question number 5. Next time. So in number question 5, the question is completely different than question number 4 here. You can see the new thing is here, that is by drawing find the number of people who like both, and here 3 times the number. 3 times the number. It is different, or you can say it is like a hint to find the solution of this question. First, there are 195 people surveyed, means in any survey 195 people were taken and they are asked either they like tea or they like coffee. So out of them, 25 of them, of the people, they said they like only tea to drink, they never like to drink coffee, and 125 of them like to drink coffee only. So it means they don't like to drink tea also, just only they like to drink coffee. So when the case comes only, then you can write only T for tea, that is 25, and C for coffee, that is 125, and total number of people surveyed are 195. And by drawing a Venn diagram, it was asked in the beginning of the question, so in the beginning we made a Venn diagram directly. Now while we put the values as per the given question, we come to know that the intersection between tea and coffee is missing, and the people who are out of the group, who don't like who neither like tea nor coffee are Y. Then the next hint is here, the number of people who like coffee is 3 times the number of people who like tea. It means total number of people who like coffee. You can go as per the question given. The number of people who like coffee. It means the number of people who like coffee. Up to this much is this. After that, the meaning of is equal to sign, and 3 times the number. 3 times the number means 3 into of people who like tea, means the number of people who like tea. So just read the question, make the equation. Read the question, make the equation. Number of people who like coffee is, here equal sign, 3 times the number. 3 times means 3 into of people who like tea, that is number of tea. Then you take this equation to solve the solution first. Number of C means 125 plus x. 125 plus x 3 into number of T means 25 plus x. 25 plus x, but they are in a group, so you must give there a bracket. Or 125 plus x is equals to 3 25s are 75. 3 into x is 3x. Or 125 minus 75 is equals to 3x, and x goes in the right hand side minus x. Why did I do this? Because the numbers can be kept in one side and the variables can be kept in the another side. And there may be another question from your side, you can ask, why didn't we take 3x to the left hand side? Why we kept 3x to the right hand side as it is an x in the left hand side? Because 3x is greater than the x. So wherever you get the variable greater, you try to put other variables to the greater side. Or 550 1275 equals to 2x. Or 50 divisible by 2 is equals to x, that is x is equals to 25. It means the number of people who like both tea and coffee are 25. We haven't found the question answer related to the question. We have just found a hint. And now by the help of this intersection, we may find the other values. Like what is asked? Find the number of people who like both. Number of people who like both. We haven't put in the given section here. I forgot here. You can write here. Who like both T intersection C, that is X. And we have found that is 25. Also, and who like none of them. In question number 4, I said already the meaning of none of them, that is complement, and it is Y. So we got the value of X, that is both of them. Again, universal set, total number of people surveyed is equals to T union C plus T union C complement, or 195 is equals to T union C. You can put the formula number of T plus number of C minus T intersection C plus T union C. You have assumed it as Y, so we can put directly here Y, or 195 T only C and plus, because we have separated, we have got only, here only values are given. So 25 only T, only coffee are 125, and both are 25 plus Y, or 195 is equals to 25 150 175 plus Y, or 195 minus 175 is equals to y. 85, 95. Therefore, y is equals to 20. Hence, you must try to conclude the answer. Find the number of students who like both. The number of students who like both are 25 and who like none of them. None of them are 20. You can write here equals to 20. And you can check whether it comes in total 195 or not. If it comes, then it means you are right. 25 plus 25 is 50. 125 is 175 plus 20, 195, and hence we are correct. Now there is another question. Question number 6. Question number 6. Here in question number 6, again the topic is little bit different than the previous one. You can see in a school there are 32 teachers. It means total number of teachers are 32 or universal set is 32. But in a school 32 teachers like either milk or curd or both. I have previously, while solving in question number 4, I explained you that meaning of either is union set. So you can write either milk or curd or both. It means milk union curd. They are 32. And the ratio of number. Now this is the hint for this question. Up to here, the ratio of number of teachers who like milk. So the first is milk. 2 means column. Ratio means number of milk is to number of teachers who like curd. See, this is called ratio. Whenever we write ratio, we write this sign, or either we can write NM is to NC. This means called ratio. Is 3:2. Again the meaning of is equal sign. Equal to 3:2. Then what is asked actually in the question? And 8 teachers like both milk and curd. Both means M intersection C. That is 8. How many teachers like curd? How many teachers like milk? So let us suppose X teachers like milk, Y teachers like curd. But milk only, and this is of curd only. Then only milk are X, only curd are Y. Here or now, we must take the help of hint first. So this is the hint given here, and we will go from the hint. Only milk is to curd is equals to 3:2. And because we have already supposed them as X and Y, you can put the value. Number of milk means only milk plus milk intersection curd. Number of coffee means curd means only curd and milk intersection curd equals to 3:2. Or now number of milk means X plus 8. Only milk are X and both are 8. Only coffee are Y and both are 8 equals to 3/2. We can come here now. Or 2 into X plus 8, 3 into Y plus 8. 2x plus 16 equals to 3y plus 24, or 2x is equals to 3y plus 24 minus 16, or 2x is equals to 3y plus 8, equation number, or therefore x is equals to 3y plus 8 upon 2, equation number 1. Because there are two unknown variables, we cannot directly get the fixed value of any of the variables here. But what we got the help is that by the help of the given data here, we have got one equation in the form of x and y. Then now we are going to use the actual formula used in set, that is union. Number of m union c is equals to total number of m plus total number of c minus m intersection c. But I have supposed here like only m, only c, x and y denotes only milk and only curd, so I have to put only formula, then it becomes here plus, and m union c means 32, only m is x, only curd is y, and m intersection c is 8, or 32 minus 8 is equals to x plus y, or 24 is equals to x plus y, or 24 minus y is equals to x. This is equation number 2. Then also, or you can write but putting the value of x in equation 1. From equation 1, x is equals to 3y plus 8, or you can say equating the values of x. Rather than saying putting, you can say equating the value of x. Equating the value of x. Equating. Now, equating the value of x, we know x equals to 3y plus 8 upon 2, that is 24 minus y also from equation 2. So just take these two values, that is 3y plus 8 is equals to 2 24 minus y, or 3y plus 8 is equals to 48 minus 2y. We are taking just this term and this term, equating this and this terms together, and 3y minus 2y comes here because 3y is the bigger variable, so smaller variable comes to the left hand side and numbers will be kept in the right hand side, or 5y is equals to 40. Again I have to go this side now, or 5y is equals to 40, or y is equals to 40 divided by 5, therefore the value of y is 8. It means the people who like only code are 8. Finally, you can put the value of y in x, that is from equation 2, putting the value of y in equation 2, x is equals to 24 minus 8, therefore value of x is 16. So the conclusion you can write as per the question. I am not writing the conclusion here anymore. You can write, hence the total number of teachers who like milk only are 16 and who like curd only are 8. So here is milk only are 16 chord only are 8. Let us check whether our total is equal to the total number of people given in the question or not. 16, 8 plus 8, 16 plus 16, 32. So our solution is correct. So this much for today, or this much for this video. You have still some other questions, you can ask me from the comment below. Otherwise, if you really like these videos, if you really like my hard work, please like, share and subscribe my video, subscribe my YouTube channel here. I will be more happy and I will be more boost up when I get more number of subscribers seen, and more likes will boost me up more, and I will be making more videos related to this subject, and I will try my best to solve first class 10 questions, then I will go other classes also. Or as per the demand, if you put more questions in my comment section below, or if you send me more questions in my email, then I will do those questions first. Priority will be given to those questions who give me questions first here in my YouTube channel. So till then, keep practicing, keep learning.